Oh my god. Look who's here! Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my Sims in Bloom series. I hope you are all having a fantastic day so far. I'm really excited to get back into this series today because I haven't played it in over a week, and for me that's a long time. Normally I'm in this at least every 3 days or something, but it has been I think almost 2 weeks now, and I am just really keen to get back with Clover. But before we get back into things today, I just wanted to say that I was a little bit hesitant to play this episode because I wasn't really sure where I was going with Clover's generation. Obviously, in the last 2 episodes, we basically have just been on the grind a bit, and I feel like I haven't really got a story, a background story going for her at the moment, and she's sort of just vibing, and I feel kind of bad that I've done this to her because she's one of my favorite Sims and she's super cute, and I loved her growing up and I loved her as a teenager, and she has so much personality, and now I feel like I've just let her go a little bit. So I really want us to get back on track today with Clover's life and do a few things with her. I also feel like we never actually mourned the death of our sister. Our twin sister literally died in our house, and we just kept on going with things. And I think the main reason that I've been so we need to get things done is because obviously Posey is a child and she's going to be a teenager soon, and I was worried that we weren't going to have time to complete Clover's generation in time to move on to Posey. But I've sort of figured that Clover's only midway through her young adult life. Obviously, Posey is going to be an adult well before Clover and Daffodil were in Daisy's generation. I think we're just going to have to live with that, and then Posey can move out once we finish Clover's generation, and not when she turns into a young adult. Maybe she'll live part of her young adult life still with Clover, which is fine. I just was a little bit worried about it, but I'm going to let myself just relax and enjoy Clover because I don't want to rush her. I feel like she deserves her own story. So anyway, in the last episode, we ended up coming to the Mount Komorebi slopes to spend some time with Anahi, and also Posey is getting to know her friend Riley a little bit better. I'm not really sure what these two are up to. She's gonna go knit just by herself. Okay, that's fine. I really want to focus on Clover in today's episode. I feel like she's super sad and down since her sister died, and she's just pushed everyone away in her life. This is the first time that we're hanging out with Anahi really since the whole death happened, and in the Sims times that would have been at least a few months since she died. So I feel like she's just spent the last few months basically on her own, and she's been having to learn how to be a mum for Posey, and honestly she hasn't even been that close with Posey. So we really want to figure some things out today. So I am going to send these guys home now because it is pretty late at night, but I think in the next coming days, Clover's gonna sort of figure out her emotions and figure out a few things. And I really want her to spend some time with Posey, doing some mother-daughter activities to make her really feel like she belongs in this family. We're back home now. I am gonna send both these guys to bed, and then we'll check in the morning once they're awake and feeling a little bit better. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I have Clover and Posey up. Clover's just working on this little play with 2 different ghost pet little aspiration because Sprig has magically appeared, so we're just going to play with him so we can unlock that quickly. But I am going to get her to just fulfill her needs a little bit this morning, and then I think what we're going to do is really just sit down with Clover and figure out what's going on through her head, and we're going to figure out the best way we can resolve some of these issues she's having and get her a little bit back on track. What is that in my bed? What? Why is there a giant bunny gnome in our bed? That's so random. Okay, that can go outside. I am going to cook a grand breakfast this morning. We're going to cook a grand breakfast for ourselves and Posey, and I think it would also be nice to start a club gathering with some of our friends. Obviously, we've got some of these guys in here. Are we part of our family? She dislikes pop music. So having a look at our My Family club, this is the club that we started with Daisy for our family. Poppy is still alive, Lainey's still alive, Dax obviously, and I just added Posey and Anahi to it. I am going to invite these guys over today to celebrate Harvest Fest with us, and I think it would be good to spend some time with our family. We've obviously been avoiding them for a few months now, ever since Daffodil has passed. We haven't really had anyone over at the house, so I think it would be nice to catch up with them and see how they're all coping Lainey, our aunt, is an elder now, so we definitely want to come and spend some time with her before she passes, and same with Poppy as well. Look, a little Posy in the bathtub. She's having such a fun time splashing. I actually don't mind her with the fully purple hair. Maybe that's something we could do today. Here they all are. Everybody's rocking up. Once we finish cooking our breakfast, we'll call them over to eat. Wait, what? What if Clover wants to put a little extra? Okay. Let's put some spicy pepper. Oh, she's not really mischievous though, is she? I feel like that's really me. Let's just call it to a grand meal. Clover's calling everybody to the meal this morning. We're all going to come sit down together and enjoy a nice family meal on Harvest Fest with everybody. Cats, you need to get off the table, please. Alright, we're sitting down with our family at the dinner table. I think we're probably going to catch up with our cousins, Dax and Hallie, a little bit. Well, Hallie's technically our aunt, but what had happened? I think okay, they just learned not to be on the table. Look at the cat in Posy's food. Oh my god. No, I do not want gnomes in my house. Why are they so huge? I swear the gnomes were never this big before. Oh, cute. Okay, Clover's finally changed into her everyday outfit. I did give her an updated appearance, that's why her hair is different and everything. So she's wearing this cute little dress. Oh, she just wants to talk to Anahi. Come on, why don't we come inside and watch a movie with some of our family. I think it'd be cute to catch up with our cousins and watch a movie with them. So Hallie and Dax are going to come sit with us in here and watch a movie hopefully. So Clover's in here just chatting with her family at the moment. I think they're all wanting to check up on her and make sure she's been doing okay ever since Daffodil died, and seeing how that she's going with, and to see how her and Posy are going together. I think Clover's like, yeah, I mean, I'm fine, like, we're all good, like, we're just getting by, and I don't think they're buying it. They're like, Clover, your sister literally died in your house, like, last time we were all here, like, you can't tell me that you're just okay. And I think Clover is finally realizing that when she moved out of home, she moved out like incredibly young. She was having a lot of issues with her family at the time, and she basically just pushed everyone away and avoided them for so long. And I think now that both of her mums and her twin sister have passed away, and that she's like the only one left in her like family line, obviously except for Posy, she's obviously feeling a little bit upset about the whole situation. She's come over to Anahi to ask her, like, do you think I'm holding in my sadness and I've pushed everyone away? And Anahi is going to say, look, me and you were both misfits when we were teenagers, which is why we work so well together. I understand if you don't necessarily feel so sad about losing your sister, but you need to make sure you're giving Posy the loving home she deserves. And I think Clover's starting to realize that she does need to spend some more time with Posy, and she... And even though maybe she doesn't necessarily feel too heartbroken over the whole situation, that it is possible that Posy is feeling really upset and is having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that her mother died. So we're going to make sure we spend some more time with Posy and be the best mother possible. And I think Clover's also starting to realize that she is actually upset about the situation, and you know, she can pretend all she wants that everything's fine and she didn't see her family that much anyway, so it's not much of a difference, but she's never going to see them again, and she really needs to cherish the people she does have in her life now, which are obviously these guys. So we'll need to spend more time with them moving forward as well. So I hope these guys enjoy the rest of their Winterfest. We'll come and do some little activities outside. Let's go appease the gnome. We'll give it a toy, and I think Posy would... Oh, she's got a cold. I think she'll come and appease the gnome. Let's give it a pie and see what it does. How did you go? Great job. Do you want to come and appease the bunny gnome too? Clover's feeling so nervous right now. She definitely does feel nervous, and she definitely should be. That one worked out too. And she's going to come and see Posy and ask her how her day's going. And she's going to ask her maybe if she wants to spend this weekend hanging out together. And Posy is really excited to be spending some more time with Clover. Obviously, she sees her as a mother. You know, she was young enough when she moved in to see Clover as a mum. So Clover's going to say to her, hey, Posy, I know that at this point I have just been your aunt who's taken you in, but if it suits you, I actually want to adopt you and I want you to be able to call me mom. And Posy is super excited about that idea. She's gonna say, I really love that, thank you mom. And I think these guys have just gotten a little bit closer and a little bit more like family. And I think Clover now is gonna spend, well, she's dirty and Clover is now going to spend as much time as possible with Posy and giving her the loving home that she definitely deserves. And what is happening to your ankle? Okay, Clover's pretty stinky now, so we are going to get her to come and have a bath. Let's have a bath for soaks. We'll have some lavender foam ones. She said she was feeling a little bit anxious before. I think you guys understand the feeling, you know, when you haven't seen someone in a long time and then you know like there's an event coming up where you're going to see them and you have like all this anxiety that something's going to go wrong. She probably feels that way because she's been avoiding her family for a while, so I'm going to let her treat herself to a bath and hopefully she'll feel a little bit better when she's out of the bath as well. Posy is feeling a little bit tired, so she's going to come have a nap upstairs, which is very cute of her. And I'm also going to get Clover to have a nap once she has finished as well in the bath. And I think we'll end the club gathering now, sending everybody home. But it was really good to catch up with our family today and see and to see them again for the first time in a while. Alright, Clover's pretty tired after a bath, so I'm going to send her to bed now and I'll get her up in a few hours to play some video games and to make some dinner for herself and Posy. Oh, Dax just sent Posy a message saying there's a cat cafe. Do you want to go? I think we will take Posy there. Here we are at the cat cafe. Clover probably told Dax that Posy was probably struggling a little bit with everything, so he is taking her out. A little bit of uncle niece hanging out time. Look at these two, so cute. Why don't you come inside and visit the cat? She does have to have a cat as a companion when she is this age, a child or a teenager, so maybe we'll come and meet a cat that we can be companions with. Hi kitty. Posy just became acquaintances with Joey. Oh, that's so cute. Joey the cat. These two are pretty cute playing with their laser pointers. She's thinking about, she's thinking about her mother who passed away. Oh, poor Posy. I really need to do something to cheer her up a little bit. She's been acting so strong on Clover's behalf for so long, and now she's finally at a point where she can like release her emotions, and it's healthy to feel sad and to grieve. So I'm glad she is grieving, but we also want to make sure she's feeling okay and she's getting through it. Let's come and sit with Dax over here. Alright, after a long day at the cat cafe, I am going to cancel this event and send her home. It's getting pretty late and she needs to head to bed so we can have her final day of school tomorrow for the week before going out this weekend. Okay, I'm going to send both these guys to bed. At least Posy anyway. We'll send Posy to bed. Clover's actually feeling really great, so maybe we'll get her to play some video games and work on her programming just for a little bit. Clover's doing some modding at the moment. She's working on her Sims modding. This is like half of you guys modding the game. This is what's happening in the game. That's so funny. Alright, I'll let her do that for a little while longer, and then I'll probably send her to bed around 1 so she can catch up on some sleep so we can be up nice and early in the morning. Oh no, our computer broke. Let's just replace it and I'll get her to head to bed now. It's 2 a.m. We stayed up way later than we thought we would, but that's okay, we're not that tired. Alright, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna get everybody up. That was a very shocking wake up. Are you okay? Please don't tell me there's something under your bed. I'm pretty sure I bought one of those lamps for her room. Maybe I didn't. She hasn't had any though yet, which is good. The monster under the bed, if you... No. Clean that up, please. Alright, Clover's straight onto the gaming grind this morning. I didn't even make her do that, but that's fine. She can work on her gaming for a little bit this morning before we head out. Posy is going to come downstairs and chat with Clover and say, I know you had big plans for us today. What were you thinking of doing? And Clover's going to say, I'm actually going to take you to the spot that me and your mum used to hang out with when we were your age. And there's a lot of things there. There's a movie cinema and we can go bowling. And Posy's going to say, she's going to ask her if she can get a haircut today. And Clover's going to say, yeah, sure. If you want to dye your hair completely purple, I'm okay with that. That's not a problem at all. So I think we're going to skip school today. I know we're supposed to go out on the weekend, but I think we should just skip school. Why not? And we're going to head on up to the little mall place that Clover used to hang out at. So, right, so she's calling in saying she's not going to be at school today. She's taking the vacation day, and let's go travel with Clover and just those two. I think it's a good idea for them to just spend some time together. Okay, we have arrived. Posy is here in her little outfit. She wore this outfit yesterday, so I'm going to change her clothes into something else. Alright, she can wear this little skirt shirt combo today. I don't know what she's trying to do right now. What is happening? Okay, can you walk over here? Alright, that was weird. Alright, Clover's in the bathroom. She's having a bit of a pep talk to herself, saying, you haven't been here since you're a teenager, but you can do this. Mako is not going to be here, and it's just you, and it's just Posy, and it's a different occasion. It's going to be great. So let's go over and let's go watch a movie with Posy in the cinema. We'll have to watch a kids movie. Let's watch Super Kids with Posy. Anahi's here as a clown. Alright, so we're gonna go into the cinema now and watch a movie, which is gonna be really fun. Okay, so the movie's finished. These guys have come out. They're both feeling a little bit hungry. I'd rather if you didn't eat that popcorn, and I would prefer if you came and got something from over here instead. I did hire a chef for this lot, but I don't think they've showed up. Oh, they're coming. Okay, that's fine. Let's go have a meal together. Okay, never mind. Posy's just gonna get herself a drink out of the fridge. I guess we'll do the same. And now Posy's asking whether she can go get her hair done. Technically, there is no hair salon here, but we'll just pretend like this little room is a hair salon. So we'll get her to come and sit down, and we'll hop into Cass and let her get a haircut. Alright, so I really like Posy's current hair, but I am going to move her into a fully purple style. I feel like it's sort of the next level. So, and she's getting a little bit older now. She's going to age up into a teen really soon. So I'm going to have a little bit of a look and see if we can find a hair that's fully purple, and hopefully one that's not in this EA shade, but if it has to be, then that's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, so I think I want to give her this hairstyle. I really like this hair. It's super cute with a little clip and everything, and I think it does suit her pretty well. Hopefully she doesn't have it for all outfits, so I'll have to quickly go in and change it. Alright, she's making a mess in the kitchen, but she seems pretty bloody happy with her new haircut, and I think she looks super cute as well. She's probably really excited to go show Riley at school on Monday, and she's probably even thinking about having him over on the weekend, so then they can spend some time together and she can show off her new hair. Let's head over to the arcade and play some games with Pose. Doesn't appear to be anyone else here, so we have all of the games to ourselves, and hopefully this will also level up her gaming skill, which it will be good because we're almost at level 10. Bets on who do you think's gonna win? Space Invaders. Hi Clover, social media career. No, why does everyone keep offering us jobs for? Oh, this is helping with her gaming. That's awesome. She's probably gonna level up to level 10 today. Oh, I think Posy lost. Yeah, Clover's just way too good. Clover's gonna say, well, I played this game a lot with your mom and our friends when we were a kid. You're still learning, you're still new, but I'm not gonna go easy on you because, well, she knows Clover's not gonna go easy on her because Clover spends all night gaming, and Posy's like, oh, whatever, it's not really made for me anyway. She's not a huge video game fanatic. She'd much rather be doing artsy things like knitting or making stuff with her hands. Clover is on her way to have a dance. Do you guys remember this bush? Hey Clover, I think Dakota is pretty cute. Should I ask her out? Yeah, of course, Anahi. We have an open relationship, so we're happy for you to do that. We're not bothered at all. But we appreciate her asking us. That's a really nice thing for her to do. Clover's in here having a bit of a dance. Posy's saying thank you to Clover for such a fantastic day out, and she's saying thank you so much for letting her get her hair done the way she wanted. And Clover is all about expressing yourself and being true to yourself, as you're aware, so she of course is happy for Posy to follow whatever she wants to do in life. which is right now heading to the loo. I think I'm gonna send these guys home now. We do have the Spice Festival on tonight, so I'm thinking we'll get them freshened up at home and then we'll head out to the Spice Festival with some of our friends. Maybe Posey can invite Riley out to the Spice Festival and we can bring like Anahi and and Clover can invite some of her friends. I also think I want to add a few Sims to my game that Clover can become friends with. Even though she has a small inner circle, I'm certain that she'd be happy to extend it, so I definitely want to try that. I definitely want to add a few Sims to the game that she can become friends with as well. These guys are on their way to the ferry boat to take the beautiful pink ferry boat home. Posey is thinking that this matches her hair and she's so excited to go on the ferry boat today. We are back home now. I'm also going to take this trait off. I put the private dwelling trait on, but I think I figured out the issue I was having, so I'm gonna change this trait. I think I might change it to good schools for now, and then we can change it to some different traits later when Posey ages up. She is a loner sim, so she enjoyed her day with her mom, and I think she's gonna be pretty happy to head out with Riley tonight. Even though she's a loner, she does like hanging out with one or two close friends at a time, but she's not necessarily comfortable in big crowds, which is fine. What are you up to up here? Okay, Clover's gonna have a shower and then I'm gonna get her to work on some of her skills for a little bit and then we'll head off to the Spice Festival. We've also got to give the cats some attention because we've been neglecting them a little bit the last day. It's really hard having 4 cats in a house because they all need attention all the time. Hey, so no one has told you yet, but the Spice Festival is a great place to get free food. Come with me. Yeah, okay, that's what we were gonna do anyway, so happy to. Let's bring along Posey and Riley, and hopefully we can meet some more friends there. The gang is all here. We're at the we're at the Spice Festival. Let's come and show off our new hairstyle to Riley, who is our best friend at the moment. We're gonna come and show him. The way he looks at her, even now as a kid, is like pretty damn cute. Look at his cute little face. Oh, I love this kid. Clover's here and she's like, hey Riley, it's really good to see you again. Do you like my haircut? Me and my mom went out today and we played the arcade games and she let me dye my hair completely purple. And Riley's gonna tease her a little bit about it and say, oh yeah, you look like a plum. But these two are just kidding with each other. They're a little bit jokers. And Riley's gonna say, oh, your mum, huh? I thought your mum passed away. And Clover's gonna say, well, my aunt adopted me and now she's my mum and I want her to be my mum, so that's what I'm going to call her. And Riley's like, I'm really happy for you. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better about things now, which is really nice. I don't know where you're heading. She's pretty tired, but maybe we'll just bump this up slightly so she can get through the festival, okay? Clover's over here playing some b-ball. We have no idea why she's decided to do this, but that's fine. I want these guys to come over and try some of this food, so why don't we come and have a samosa? We'll just sample the food over here. You're gonna try all of it? Just one. Sample food. Clover's gonna sample all of the food. Okay, she's finished sampling her food now. I wonder if there are any people around that we can hang out with. Anahi's also dancing in her sport wear, so that's fine. Maybe we can come and dance together with her. Oh, we can slow dance. That's so random, but let's do it. We're gonna have a slow dance with her. We're gonna tell her how thankful we are to have her in our life, and we're gonna say to Anahi, I'm really happy that you're like my best friend and you're here for me. I love you like so much. I'm so happy that you're finding someone in your life too. How did your date go today? Oh, she wants a drink. She needs a drink to hear about this, even though she technically, like, they have an open relationship and she is fine with Anahi finding someone else. She probably is like not jealous, but just like a little bit sad that Anahi probably won't have as much time for her now that she's got someone else in her life, but that's definitely not the case. It's just like Clover's insecurities affecting her, and Anahi's gonna be here for her all the time. And you know, we might even get these guys to move in together eventually, and we could even move in Anahi's new girlfriend if that works out. But Clover is damn drunk at the moment, which is not the best thing to be feeling, but that's fine. When we came here last time as teenagers with Anahi, we ended up actually getting piercings with her, her. So I think this time, we want to do something with Anahi to sort of celebrate all the time that they've spent together. So I think instead of these guys like getting married, I think I want to get them some matching tattoos. It's something that they would be doing because they've got a little bit of like an edgy taste, and I feel like that's their way of like bonding each other for life. So I'm quickly gonna head into Cass and give these guys little matching tattoos. Alright, so I've given them both a little matching tattoo. You can't see it on this outfit, but if I change her into a different outfit, so she has this little flower, she has this little flower tattoo here, and Anahi has the same one. Even though it's base game, I thought it was cute because it is like the flower generation, I mean like the flower challenge, so that's cute. Oh my god. Look who's here! That's so weird that we haven't bumped into him at Mount Komorebi, but we have bumped into him here. We're gonna approach him. Oh, he's gonna approach us. Okay, so these guys are gonna talk, but we're not gonna tell Mako about anything that's happened with Daffodil. The only reason that we've actually approached him at this point is because Clover is severely drunk, but she's still conscious enough not to say anything about Daffodil. Mako is gonna ask and say, he's gonna say, oh Clover, like fancy seeing you here, how have things been? And Clover's gonna be like, you need to get out of here, jackass, like you left my sister and we hate you and this family. So we're gonna just tell him that he needs to not talk to us anymore and to go away. Alright, Clover knows that she needs to get out of here right now, so she's heading on to the bathroom and we're gonna head on home. Posy is I've just come to check on her and she's just sitting in here knitting. She's obsessed. Clover's gonna come pick up Posy from the karaoke bar and they're gonna head home together. Back home we are. I'm gonna send these guys to bed now. It's been a long day, so they're definitely ready to hit the hay, and I think I'm also gonna call this one here. I feel like this episode was a really fun one. I'm really glad that Clover is sort of feeling herself a little bit more now and she's not just pushing herself to death working on her skills. I'm really happy we got to spend some more time with Posy today and also our family. Obviously we had Harvest Fest, and then we also went out with Anahi and Riley and Posy got her hair done today. I think it was just really nice to spend some quality time with the family after just grinding for the last few episodes. In the next episode, I think Clover is going to realize what she did last night. Obviously she spoke to Mako. She didn't tell him that Daffodil had passed, but when Mako sort of asked about it, she like was a little bit drunk hesitant, so I think he's gonna know something is up, but she's really drunk right now, so she actually has no idea what she has done, and she's actually didn't know, and she has no idea that she actually approached him in the first place. We probably won't tell Posy that we met her father. I don't think Posy even knows who her father is or knows that she has a father, I guess. Like, I don't know what Daffodil told her about the situation, so we'll have to figure that out as well. But it's likely that Mako is gonna come looking for us now that we obviously almost spilled the beans about what happened with Daffodil. Maybe he'll want to try and reach out to Daffodil and realize that she's passed and then come reach out to us. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I am gonna leave this one here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked today's episode. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!